Let's learn how to add the React library to a static web page. First, open your terminal. Make a directory for your project and change into it. Create a file named index.html and open it with your text editor of choice. Here, we'll create a sample web page. Let's add a heading and a div element with an ID of app. Save the file and open it in a web browser. Alternatively, you can also go into the folder and drag and drop the file into your browser. Now let's add the React library to the HTML web page. You can get the library by installing it locally with npm or bower, or by loading it from an external CDN source. We'll be doing the latter. Open up a new browser tab and search for React CDN. The first result should suffice. Now look for the CDN URL for react.js. Copy it and go back to your file. Create a script tag and paste the contents inside the source attribute. You'll also want to include the react-dom.js script as well. What React DOM does is handle rendering and other DOM manipulations on the client side. React DOM depends on React, so make sure to load React before React DOM. Now you may also notice that I'm using the unminified version of the script. This is because the minified version suppresses warnings in the console. That's good for production, but since we're in development, we want to see errors for debugging purposes. Save the file and go back to your browser. To confirm that React and React DOM is loaded, you can check your browser's console. In Chrome, you can open the developer tools via the menu at the top right of your browser. Once it's open, make sure you're in the console panel. Now refresh the page and you should see a message from React. Also, you can type React and hit enter to get the React object. You can do the same for React DOM as well. And that's all it takes to load React and React DOM on a static web page.